Hi, my name is Fetter, and I am the senior software developer of WildALERT Systems. WildALERT is an application to help curb wildlife trafficking. WildALERT means Wildlife Agency and Citizen Law Enforcement Reporting Tool. The problems that we are trying to solve are the following. Law enforcers have problems identifying wildlife in the field during wildlife interdictions or monitoring activities. Slow response times in addressing wildlife crimes. Need to get the public involved in reporting wildlife crimes. The asks are to create an electronic tool that will address the above listed needs. And the tool has to be easy to use and should provide measurable data for policy and enforcement planning. Let me take you to our journey and the development of these WildALERT systems. Here's the WildALERT Design Thinking Workshop, joined by DNR regional EDs, DNR Case, BMB, NBI, ECD, PNPMG, PCG, PCSD, and other NGOs. This was conducted last April 4 to 5 of 2019. We identified what the user want and we plot the journey of the user or the mapping worksheet where we identify the touch points, the needs, the expectations, activities, the emotional state, and of course the opportunities. And we also conducted a WildALERT process workshop wherein we defined the process flow of the WildALERT system when the report comes in or what are the major functions of this system. We defined it in this workshop. It was joined by DNR regional EDs, DNR keys, BMB, NBI, ENCD, PNP, MG, PCG, PCSD, and of course NGOs. And this was conducted last August 28 to 29, 2019. The result of that wildlife process workshop are the following. We identified four end-to-end reporting process or four levels. And number one, we identified the main functions of the WildALERT app, which are to report, identify, send feedback, and inquiry. When you report, all the reports goes to website CRM. And when identifying species, it will go to our filtering system, which will be the species identification function, wherein it will narrow down the selections based on the characteristics of the species you're trying to identify. Then the feedback will go to the My Report logs. This will be composed of incident report, inquiry, or just sending feedback for documentary. And of course, for inquiry, we've included functionalities like Contact Us, wherein we uploaded or we've included the contact details of all the DNR offices. Then moving on to level 2, we identify when the report comes in, who will be copied, what will be the actions, and what are the user types that has the capability to do such actions. Then level 3, another categorization of the response level. Then number 4, here are the different types of complete reports. So we have report completed, suspect arrested, the wildlife is confiscated. We also have report completed, the remarks is for follow-up operation, no arrest, then the wildlife is or are confiscated. Then the third one is the report is completed, the remarks is rescued or retrieved. Those are the four levels of the wildlife process workflow. And on February 19 to 20 of 2020, we've conducted the Wild Alert Beta Test Workshop. It was joined by DNR Regional EDs, DNR Keys, BMB, NBI, ENCD, PNPMG, PCG, PCST, and NGOs. So, our activities in this workshop are the following. We did several beta testing, simultaneous reporting, offline reporting, online reporting, changing of report status, species identification, uh, testing the process flow. Then they also experience manipulating or managing the control panel, taxonomies panel, national and regional users panel, Penro and Senro user panel, and the regular user panel. As you can see on our screen, you can see the geotags of those reports during our beta test workshop. On March 3 of 2020, we've conducted the soft launching of Wild Alert during the World Wildlife Day. The event was fun. It was joined not only by the bosses of USAID and the DNR representatives, but also students, um, researchers who appreciate the tool that we made. Some of them said that our database of species will help them in their research and in their schoolworks. And it can also fed their curiosity about our wildlife here in the Philippines. And there are some suggestions from the guest on what we can add in this platform. After soft launching, the Wild Alert Systems has been featured in different news agencies or news platform, not only here in the Philippines but also international media like Mongabe. Then, last June 23 to 26 of 2020, we've conducted another set of Wild Alert field tests. This was after we've developed or amended or fixed some bugs from our soft launching and beta testing. It was participated by more than 20 representatives from different regions, and the satisfactory rate was 9.7 out of 10, and the user friendliness was rated 9.3 out of 10. 8 regions were present, and now to walk you through the main functions of the Wild Alert app, we have identify species, search species data management, quick contacts, help section, and report section. First, the identify species, it will help the user to narrow down the species selection by filtering from animal group to primary body color to dominant color to approximate size to its special feature. Don't worry, because if you just want to browse just the animal group, like for example you just want to browse different kind of birds, you can just select bird, then just click proceed, and it will show all the birds uh, downloaded in your system. But if you want to narrow it down, like for example you want to identify bird with primary body cover of feather and with dominant color of green, then you want to proceed, then you can do that, and the system will only show you uh, the selections you made during the narrowing or the filtering down of the uh, classification of or the categories or the features of the species. Okay, next. We have data management wherein you can update the species. You can also update the contacts. You will be notified once the taxonomy is uploaded or edited new species data on our CRM. And it will advise you to download it so that you will have an updated data on your phone. And the other one is search species, wherein you can enter the English name or the keyword of the species you were trying to search within the app. And you can use this search species function in an offline environment. The next one is the quick contact, wherein you can easily um, dial the contact person on each DNR regions. And the information here has been downloaded from the info that they've uploaded on our CRM. Just a reminder, the user needs to update the species data and contacts under data management for them to access the data installed or downloaded in an offline environment. One of the important part or functionality of this mobile application or the WildALERT app is the reporting tool, wherein you can just open it and it will automatically pull the coordinates, your coordinates, and it will automatically pull the date and time on your phone. So make sure that you have the accurate time and date uh, set up. Then you can also take photo or select from your album of different angle of the incident or the species. And also we have online and offline submission. You can save report if you don't have internet and you want to complete it later before sending it. Then the submit report is once you've completed the data needed or the required data on our form, then you can proceed in submitting the report. One of the challenging deliverables we made or we've completed in this project is we were able to make the WildALERT app work from the low end to high end phone and tablet. As you can see on our screen, it works perfectly in a Samsung J1 Mini Prime. This phone was released December 2016 with 4 inches screen, 480 by 800 pixel with only 1 gig RAM, and a chipset of Spreadtrum SC9830, and the CPU is only a quad-core 1.5 gigahertz, and this unit is already phased out. So it works perfectly in this small device with low memory. It's smaller than a regular pen. When the user uploaded the report, it will be sent or uploaded directly to the Senro and Penro that is covering or within the scope of the person who reported it. And the regional and national can monitor the reports per region. WildALERT admin panel is composed of the following: data dashboard, species management, system metadata, report management, user management, contact management, media management, mobile app, APK, and settings. The data dashboard will show Eagle's view of the reports received by the CRM. Then the species management can only be accessed by the admin and the taxonomist. They can add and edit different kinds of or data of the species. System metadata can be accessed by admin and taxonomist. They can add different information or data in this drop-down selection. Report management is where all the reports will be received and can be managed by the data manager. They can view this report. They can see the date, who reported it, what kind of report, where the report is located, the coordinates, and they can add comments or remarks. They can also edit the data in the report so they can put in the proper format or the correct information before changing its status Once they change the status, the owner of that report will no longer be able to edit the report because it will be um, sent to the higher user type or higher hierarchy of uh, the users. Then the contact management is where the admin can add or manage the contact details of different DNR offices. The media management is where the user or the admin can add different photos and videos that will be shown in the public website, which will be the www.wildalert.ph. While the mobile app APK management is where the admin can upload the latest version of the APK of the mobile app. However, they can also add it or upload it in a Google Play where the users can uh, download and update the mobile application. Next will be the public website. It's like a Google for the wildlife or with the species. The homepage has the updates and events, species libraries, and the contacts. This website is also mobile friendly, wherein it can be browsed using your mobile phone in iOS and in Android. So those are the different platforms under the Wild Alert ecosystem. We have CRM, we have public website, and of course, we have the mobile application for Android. So thank you for listening and understanding the process flow, the development process, as well as the functionalities and different kind of platforms under the Wild Alert ecosystem. That's all. And I wish good luck to the top three Philippine teams that will represent our country in a Southeast Asia Zoo Hackathon 2020. Kudos, guys.